Ayn Phillips, and this is the diagnosis. Abigail, you are not going to believe this. My doctor just diagnosed me with AAADD. That's age-activated attention deficit disorder. Me! I'm not that old. Oh, and this is what she based her diagnosis on. The other day, I decided to wash my car. So I got my car keys and I headed toward the garage. And then I'm passing through the entry hall and I see a stack of mail on the table. So I decided I better first go through all that mail before I wash the car. So I put the keys down on the table and I take all the bills out and I put them on one side. And then I take all the junk mail and I'm gonna throw it into the little trash can under the table when I see that it's full. So I know that I better first take that little trash can and empty it into the big trash can in the street. But you know, I'm gonna be passing right by the mailbox on the way to the street, so I decide that maybe I better pay the bills first and then put them in the mailbox and then go on out to the street. So I get the checkbook off the table and there's only one check in the checkbook. But there's a whole nother box of checks in the desk in the study. So I go into this study, I go to the desk and I see the can of Coke I was drinking this morning sitting on the edge of the desk. And I know that if I don't move it, I'm gonna knock it over everything. So I decide, I'm going to look for these checks, but first I need to move the can of Coke. And I do that and I see that it's warm. And I know that I better first go put it back in the refrigerator so it can get cold again. So I go into the kitchen and as I'm going into the kitchen, I see my reading glasses on the counter. I've been looking for them all day. And I know if I don't put them back where they belong, right now on the desk, I'll never find them again. So I put the can of Coke down and then I take my glasses, I go into the desk and I put them down on the desk. And then I head back down the hall trying to remember what it was I was going to do when I get down to the end of the hall. And at the end of the day, the car isn't washed, the bills aren't paid, there's still a can of Coke on the counter. I don't know where my checkbook is. I don't know where my remote is. I don't know what happened to my car keys. And I'm really tired because I know I've been busy all day long. Oh my God. The doctor was right. I do have AAADD. But I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to get some professional help right now. But first I gotta check my email.